Back with another one of these little podcasts, a truth podcast, and this one's gonna be a precision. I don't really know how to say the word. My fault. My English isn't the best, but your precision in life really does matter. I've come to a realization that where I'm at right now isn't the best for YouTube and online content. Um, you know, I don't get me wrong. I love doing YouTube, right? But I'm not at a point in time where I can do this relaxed, and I don't want to do this full time. I want to be a photographer and start my own business, but understand that the position that I'm at right now, the place where I'm at right now, as a 16-year-old, doesn't have his license, doesn't have a job, currently searching, currently in school still. I ended up getting summer school for skipping class the first 2 quarters of school. I realized that was a mistake. I think one of the things that I have to tell people and kind of help them realize is you have to get to a point in your life where you realize what the consequences are. So make sure that your decisions are your final decisions and you're gonna have no regrets. I have a lot of regrets, right? But would I do anything different? I probably wouldn't. I love where I'm at right now. I think without me skipping those first 2 quarters of school, I wouldn't have realized and learned as much as I did and where I'm at right now. I kind of realized that throughout my whole journey, friends don't last forever, right? I ended up fighting one of the people that I thought was like, I thought he was like a brother, you know. I met him last year, my freshman year. We ended up fighting this year in January in class, and it was overall a very embarrassing thing for me. Even though I won, all these people say I did, I don't really care. But I did learn that people won't last forever. Even the people closest, they won't last. Focus on yourself. Now take this from the guy. He's 16, lost 80 pounds, not even in the gym anymore, because people are so comfortable in staying in the same spot that they don't want to move on. You're afraid. I understand that fully. You know, everybody's gonna be afraid at one point, but you're also gonna have to get to a point where you're gonna have to face your fears. You're gonna have to face reality. You're gonna have to face the spot where you're at right now. You don't want to be here forever, do you? You don't want to be sitting behind your computer forever, do you? No, I definitely don't. I want to go around do photography. I mean, hey, I'm gonna use these posts as an example again. These posts look really good. They look better on mobile because the aspect ratio is obviously different because it's on a PC. But go check these out on your phone. I actually really do enjoy these. So I do have a photography account that I've showcased before, and it's a really good photography account. Like, I got it in my bio and everything because I really want to take this serious. I'm getting a job so I can get a camera and I can take photos of the wilderness. I love to explore, I love to travel. I think one of my goals is to definitely get a house in a forest, away from the city, away from the people, and away from the problems, because it's gonna get to a point where you don't want to deal with other people's bull. You really don't. I'm gonna turn on a black screen real quick because what's it called, I just want a black screen so you guys can listen. You guys don't have to look at the fucking thing. So one of the I guess one of the things I can really tell people from my personal experience is, if you don't realize where you're at right now, you can't change, you can't improve, you can't move on. You have to forgive people. You have to learn to forget. You have to learn to let go. I think the hardest part of forgiving people is the fact that if you're not in the wrong, forgiving somebody else is almost impossible. It's damn near impossible. I know from my experience. I was messing with this one girl, not messing with her, but I was talking to her, and I started to get really attached, you know, because I don't date to date. I date to actually have it last long, maybe even into marriage. Like, I date for marriage. I don't date for no fucking short-term fun. I don't like short-term fun. I guess one of my dreams would be to have a girl that, you know, if I ask her to stay in the house, she'll stay in the house. If I ask her to, you know, wear this, she'll wear it. Don't wear this, don't wear that. Like, you cook and clean, I'll cook and clean sometimes. I'll do yard work, you ain't gotta do none of that. Like, you know what I'm saying? I love doing that shit. But realistically speaking, I want a woman who could really play her part. Now, obviously, a lot of people will tell you not to have kids early, and shit, nigga, don't. And I'm not saying go out party, because pretty personally, I hate partying. I hate going out. I hate that loud shit. I like to be calm, cool, collected, you know, chilling and relaxed. The only times I'll be like crazy is if I'm playing a video game with my friend or some shit and I'm going crazy. But other than that, I'm not really going crazy. Also, people been asking me because they're like, "Oh, you're so light skin, you look so good. How come I don't see you like, you know, pimping and fucking all these girls?" I'm like, "Yo, bro, you know what I'm saying? I'm looking for better. I'm looking for opportunity. I'm looking for a new state of mind. I'm looking for a way to get the fuck out of where I am right now. And yeah, I'm in a good position, but this won't last. I'm 16. I got 2 years left. Once I turn 18, nigga, I'm out the house. I was already told by my parents, thing I'm gone. Once I turn 18, I gotta figure out something to do with my life because, you know, my parents are strict. And I kind of realized that being the fact is, don't disrespect your parents and actually listen to the lectures. I know you're not gonna like them. I don't like them now, but you're gonna have to realize at some point that they're the only people you got. They're the only people that are gonna love you unconditionally, and the only ones that are gonna love you for who you really are, no matter what you do. And some people don't have that, but you must have something similar. And if you don't, I feel sorry. If you don't, find somebody to talk to. But only thing that a lot of kids, if they're very disrespectful to their parents, I want you to imagine this, right? Your parents are adults and they're very wise, so they know they have one life. They know they have to be careful, and they definitely know what they want to do with their life. And that being said, what every parent wants is like one of those movie families where everybody's smiling and everybody's laughing, but you giving them attitude and making them feel bad, knowing that they have one life and knowing that they won't last forever, they won't live forever, they won't be there for you forever, and vice versa. How do you think that makes them feel? How do you think it makes them feel that their kid doesn't want to spend time with them as much as they want to spend time with you? And I'm guilty of that as well. I will argue with my parents. I don't want to go outside with them. I'll say that, but I do feel bad, but I still pull through with it, even though I know it's wrong. And that's even worse on my part, because I know how they feel, and that's a dickhead thing to do. When you start to think from the other perspective and the other view, things will change. Stop being so self-centered. And I'm not saying don't be selfish, and I'm not saying be selfless, but what I'm saying is don't only see it from your point of view, see it from theirs. Think if you were in their spot right now. Think if your kid was ignoring you and arguing you would be mad, you would be sad. That's probably one of the reasons why people are so careful too. But realistically, sorry, I can't speak. My English is trash. But regardless, I think that one of the reasons that kids are arguing with the parents is because they want to spend time by themselves. And yeah, I get that, but bro, don't waste your life behind a screen. Don't waste your life with, like, and I'm not saying like to make, you know, become famous. I'm not telling you to become known, but I want you to like know that if you sit behind a screen all day, you're wasting your life away. And you'll see all these streamers, oh, like XQC, he's a millionaire. Yeah, sitting behind a screen all day, lanky as fuck. Nigga look like he dying. Nigga look like he getting none of nutrients. Bro does not work out. He don't do nothing. Nothing is benefiting his life. The more he sits behind that chair, the more his lifespan starts to rot away. I need people to realize that. And I'm gonna tell people this too. If you're fat, don't ever complain about your parents. That means they're feeding you good. That means you're eating good. That means you're in a good position to be able to consume all that food. And if you're in that position, why are you complaining? If you're in a position where, oh shit, I don't know what's going on, I don't know who I am, I don't know my sexuality, shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up. Put your pants on, tie your belt. If you ain't got a goal in mind, keep on working. If you don't know what you want to do 50 years in the future, keep on working. You'll figure it out eventually. I say I want to be a photographer in business, but I still don't know what I want to be. And I'm not saying that I want to, right? But something in my mind, something in my head is telling me to become a photographer. Something is driving me towards that. Something is driving me to work. Photography is something I'm gonna work towards. Understand, it doesn't matter if you don't know what you want to do in 50-60 years. Matter of fact, 50-60 years probably start setting your retirement funds and shit. You know what I'm saying? You know, don't take this life for granted. You know, you get one life. Your life is a gift. You're a gift. And you're a gift from a gift because your parents are a gift and their parents are a gift, so on and so forth, etc., etc. And it keeps on going on and going on, right? Look, I don't know how long I'm gonna make these podcasts until I get everything set up. But realistically speaking, because of the position that I'm in, where I can't really focus on YouTube and post every day because there's no, it's not that I have more than enough time, but there's nothing directly that I want to do, and I mean like. There's no genre. My bad. There's no genre, like, how do I explain this? There's no goal in mind for YouTube. I don't want to do YouTube for the rest of my life. I don't want to sit behind my desk all day running away. Like, my butt hurts right now from sitting for so long. You know, I'm tired. I want to go to bed. I want to go to sleep. And regardless, people need to figure out the fact that you only get one life. And that's why your position matters. The position in your life really does matter, because you have to be in a position where you know what's going on in the surroundings around you, so you know right from wrong. You know whether you should do this. You know how people feel. You know how to forgive. You know how to forget. You know how to move on. You know how to let go. Your position matters. Now, this shit won't be too long because I actually do want to go to bed. So I'll probably do another one tomorrow. But without further ado, I hope you guys did enjoy this little short podcast. Safety. Good night.